Now, let me put to you a last question. You could live and work in many parts of the world where you'd be discriminated against much less than you are in the United States. You are, I suspect, a patriotic American citizen, and you probably don't propose to live anywhere but the United States. Now, will you tell me why?
Well, I can only say that the United States is home for me. I was born there, and in spite of its shortcomings, naturally, there are things in the United States that I love and people that I love. I think we have a great tradition ideally. The Democratic Creed is a marvelous one. And my work is simply an attempt to say to America that you have a marvelous ideal and you should live up to it. And so when the students sit down at lunch counters and I have decided to join with them, I felt that we were in reality standing up for the best in the American dream, and certainly the best in the dream of all mankind for peace and brotherhood. So I live there with the feeling that we are moving in the right direction, and with the feeling that this problem can be solved in the United States if enough people give themselves to it, if they devote their lives to breaking down all of the barriers that separate men from men on the basis of race or color.
God bless America.
everyone, and welcome to the Yes Club's first virtual Dr. King Day celebration. It is a peace party, and I'm talking about positive energy and character excellence. You're going to hear a lot about the power of unity, the power of working together. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, sometimes referred to as MLK Day, is a federal holiday in the United States of America marking the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who was born on January 15, 1929 and assassinated on April 4, 1968. It is observed annually on the third Monday set under the Uniform Monday Holiday Act of Congress. The earliest Monday for this holiday is January 15th, and the latest is January 21st. King was the chief leader and spokesperson for nonviolent protest and activism of the civil rights movement mid-1950s to the late 60s, which successfully protested racial discrimination in federal and state law. The campaign for a federal holiday in King's honor began soon after his assassination, led by his wife, Coretta Scott King. President Ronald Reagan signed the holiday into law in 1983, and it was first observed 3 years later. At first, some states resisted observing the holiday as such, giving it alternative names or combining it with other holidays. It was officially observed in all 50 states for the first time in 2000. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this virtual, wonderful celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King and the Young Eagles Success Club. Thank you.
Jay Sandine from the Rockford Park District. I wanted to tell everybody first and foremost, Happy New Year, and let everyone know we're happy to help take part in the celebration of, number one, the life and the teachings of Martin Luther King Jr. In a time when our community needs it the most. A special shout out from the men and women of the Rockford Park District to our dear brother and friend, Dr. Carl Cole, and his beautiful wife, Diana, and most importantly, to the young superstars of the Yes Club, our young Eagles soaring. You are our future, and please know, young men and women, that we will always be here for you, this Rockford Park District. We are your park district, and we wish you nothing but success, and we are proud of you. Have a great day, everyone.
Good morning, Mr. C. and all of the members of the Young Eagles Success Club. First, I want to say a huge thank you and a sincere appreciation to Mr. C. And the entire club. You guys do amazing work. We are honored and really fortunate to have your club and your leadership, Mr. C, in the city of Rockford, especially during some of these really turbulent times that we've seen in 2020, now carrying over into 2021. As we're here to celebrate Martin Luther King Day, it really is a day that you really need to dig deep and you think about some of the really wise words that Martin Luther King provided all of us. And there's so many different quotes that you can think of, but one that really strikes me is, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. To me, this really epitomizes what we here in the city of Rockford and across our country really need to do. We need to continue to progress. We may be taking small steps forward some days, and unfortunately we'll see steps backwards. But we need to continue to move forward and ensure that the city of Rockford and our country is a place that every single person feels valued, and every single person who calls it home has the opportunity to succeed. So again, Mr. C and the members of the Young Eagles Success Club, thank you for all the work that you do, and I appreciate the opportunity to be with you today.
Hi, I'm State Senator Steve Stottleman. Greetings to all of you Yes Club members and to your mentor, Mr. C. You know, music brings us together in times of joy, times of sorrow, and in times of stress and anxiety. So we need music now more than ever. Each of you should be commended for your dedication to music and honoring the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr., especially this year when a global pandemic prevents us from getting together in person. and when violence has underscored deep division, inequality, and how much work remains to be done toward achieving Dr. King's dream. Mr. C, you've blessed the Rockford area for decades with your music and mentorship to young people. We are a richer community because of you and the Yes Club. As we pause to reflect on this holiday dedicated to our nation's greatest civil rights leader, it's my wish that each of you continues to spread hope and inspiration throughout all of your days, and that we all live to see a more peaceful, just world.
Here are the Yes Club core group kids with an important health, wellness, and safety infomercial regarding our Healing America project. Besides increasing antibacterial disinfectants in the air and on surfaces, we encourage the 3 W's.
Wear your mask. Covering your mouth and nose
greatly reduces
the risk of getting
COVID-19. Ew.
And it protects you and others,
especially your loved ones.
Watch your social distancing.
Being careful of close contact eliminates the coronavirus
from catching or spreading.
Wash your hands, including your fingers,
thumbs, and palms.
And use hand sanitizer.
Better safe than sorry.
For more information on supporting our Healing America project, visit www.yesclubcep.us. Thank you for your interest.
Greetings from Sounds of Good News SOGN Productions and the Young Eagle Success Yes Club Character Excellence Program for Kids, including our SOGN leaders, President Frank Robinson from Aurora, Illinois, our Director of Education, my wife, Ms. Diana Cole, who gave us her opening remarks and history, and who will share inspirational reflections later, our music production specialist, our son, Mr. Andrew Cole, studio engineer, drummer, and bassist extraordinaire, my favorite dude, and a host of assistants, associates, partners, sponsors, supporters, and friends, with special thanks to our honorable officials and leaders for such encouraging and powerful greetings, as well as our Yes Club members' health, wellness, and safety infomercial, reminding us in these trying times to be wise, careful, and safe, following the 3 W's. Thanks so much for joining us. Now let's get this peace party started and the popcorn poppin'. Today we begin our Dr. King Day celebration with our most honorable guest, Dr. King himself, with an excerpt from his all-time famous I Have a Dream speech, maybe the most significant statement regarding our Yes Club program today.
I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Yes, it's still true. The content of kids' character must be developed and built upon solid foundations of wisdom, knowledge, and sound doctrine, and teachings of morals and standards for academic achievement, positive behavior, and social emotional success. And that's exactly what the Yes Club does. Now more than ever, to bring help and hope In these perilous days and current social issues where we need faith in God and practical, readily accessible solutions for our problems, here is a powerful excerpt from WIFR TV 23 regarding a nationally covered violent tragedy that occurred at a bowling alley in our city of Rockford the day after Christmas, and we were called to share our thoughts.
The greater Rockford community desperately searches for healing following the deadly mass shooting over the weekend. 23 News reporter Zoe Chapala speaks with one faith-based organization that finds more people turning to spirituality in times of crisis.
Get your hand up underneath you now!
Why would this kind of happen?
You got a medic coming.
Following the mass shooting on December 26th that claimed the lives of 3 people and injured 3 more inside Don Carter Lanes, the community tries to find a way to move forward, pushing many people to cling closely to their faith.
The real hope lies in organizations and projects and programs that can strengthen our morals.
According to the American Psychological Foundation, religion can often help people cope with adversity by encouraging them to reframe life events through a hopeful lens and enhance connections in their lives. Yes Club Youth Ministries founder Carl Cole says this year especially, he sees people craving answers for events happening around them.
A lot of people are saying, why does God allow this stuff to happen? But they're not thinking that some things happen as cause and effect.
Yes Club Education Director Diana Cole says the good or bad choices you make will determine how you react to the events in your life and events in the world around you.
We can make choices again to either be angry, be bitter, become hateful, do things that are horrible, or we can find out what's out there to help us to deal with our own emotions.
In times of hardship, Yes Club Ministries encourages people to find inspiration and healing through their spirituality.
We have to remember that God is love.
Working for you in Rockford, Zoe Chapala, 23 News.
The American Psychological Association says the benefits of religion aren't exclusive to believers. Agnostics and atheists can also seek inspiration through meditation, literature, and nature.
Amazingly in line with our Yes Club program, here are some powerful words from Dr. King in an interview with Mike Douglas in 1967, followed by a powerful news piece called Inspiring 815.
Among the young population, there are those who are listening more to Mr. Carmichael and Mr. Brown. I wouldn't say that they have a large following. I still think it's a minority. But if conditions do not change, if they are not made better, and if programs do not emerge that really go all out to get rid of the deprivation surrounding the life of the Negro, then they will probably have a greater appeal.
Local news, combining the love of music and the passion for helping young people. That's what our latest Inspiring 815 recipient did when he started the Yes Club. 13 News Today anchor Nicole Stein shares his story.
I got a new attitude.
Carl Cole has loved music his whole life, even turning it into a career as an adult.
I love music. You know, I'm a professional musician, sing, play the piano, write songs.
But it's how he got his start that put him on the right track for his future.
My father passed when I was 12 years old. I had to grow up fast.
That's why he decided to combine his love for music into helping others.
Music certainly makes a connect with all races, all cultures, and also music is how we learn a lot of things faster.
The Young Eagles Success Club helps children from kindergarten through 12th grade stay on a positive track in life.
A character excellence program that gives young people a support system so that they can help themselves to be better students and citizens and leaders.
Seeing Carl connect with these students is something Diana Cole loves.
I think that our hearts are very similar. He has a much more passionate way of sharing his, but I've learned a lot from him in that way.
Without him, Diana says she likely would have never helped children the way she does now.
He gives me certainly a specific way to be able to help with the Yes Club, and I think there's no better way to help in the world than helping young people.
Carl Cole, Inspiring 815, one yes at a time. For your 13 Weather Authority, Nicole Stein, 13 News.
Wow! And after an inspiring TV news piece like that, we're happy to celebrate today that the Yes Club is such a program, even to where our youth participants say that the Yes Club is the best club.
Yes Club sessions allow me to express my feelings.
The Yes Club builds my self-confidence and my courage.
Yes Club Workshop gives me a chance to say what I think.
Yes Club workshops give me a chance to say what I think.
The Yes Club inspires me to be the best me I can be.
The Yes Club helps me to be smart and have heart.
I got an attitude of gratitude for the Yes Club.
The Yes Club teaches me to respect myself, my classmates, and adult leaders. The Yes Club never leaves me out.
The Yes Club shows us the importance of the power of unity and how to celebrate our differences.
I know I'm different, and I know it. But the Yes Club treats us all the same.
Yes Club sessions allow me to express my feelings.
One thing I know for sure is I love the Yes Club.
Yes Club workshops remind me about following rules and doing my best.
The Yes Club empowers me to get great grades.
When I'm wrong, the Yes Club helps me get it right.
Yes Club workshops show me how to be responsible and accountable.
The Yes Club is the best club.
The Yes Club helps me get my act together.
Through the Yes Club, kids can change their situations and circumstances for the better.
Well, I've never heard of the Yes Club before until my brother joined, and he's just getting more involved in the community, and it's a great thing for all kids. Got leadership positions, getting out more, and just being in the community, being there.
The Yes Club is the best club.
Do you want a great youth charity to support? Just say yes to the Yes Club.
I think everyone should say yes to the Yes Club.
Nothing like hearing kids talk about their own program. So on this, our first virtual Dr. King Day celebration on Monday, January 18th, 2021, we choose to continue to inspire and empower children, youth, and young adults of all ages, races, and ethnicities to just say yes to success in life, to be better students, citizens, and leaders, and to shine their lights of love, hope, and healing for a better community, city, state, nation, and world. Thanks a million for joining us. Here's some more.
As the president of the Yes Club, I'd like to say I appreciate your interest and support.
We hope that you're enjoying the party. And as we continue, we'd like to acknowledge a major accomplishment by Dr. King in receiving the International Nobel Peace Prize Award on December the 10th, 1964 in Oslo, Norway. And we also have a clip of his wife, Miss Coretta Scott King, sharing about that experience.
I think Alfred Nobel would know what I mean when I say I accept this award in the spirit of a curator of some precious heirloom which he holds in trust for its true owners, all those to whom truth is beauty and beauty truth, and in whose eyes the beauty of genuine brotherhood and peace is more precious than diamonds or silver or gold. Thank you.
I think I would have to say that receiving the Nobel Peace Prize, which was world recognition for the work that we had accomplished, and yet we had so far to go. It was 64, and the Civil Rights Act didn't get passed until 64. And we were still, we still hadn't achieved so much of what what the Peace Prize was for. And then it was a commission to work for greater, peace in the world. But nevertheless, you had the sense that all of the struggles that we've gone through, this is recognition, and with a humble spirit, this is recognition for those sacrifices, for the fact that we didn't know sometimes whether we were going to survive. And so that was a great moment of fulfillment, being there and seeing that prize given, hoping that our task would be much easier as we came back. But of course, that was not the case.
Very, very inspirational. And we'd also like to share some highlights of a few accomplishments in SOGN Yes Club, starting with the 2007 Community Service Award from the Illinois Association of Park Districts. And that's a wonderful state award that was initiated by our friends at the Rockford Park District. And that award actually started our experience of the Yes Club being able to perform at the Illinois State Fair in Springfield every August. And we had done that for 13 years before we got shut down by the pandemic. So we may be doing that again, hopefully sometime soon, maybe this year. I'd also like to include the 150 Influential Women of 2015 award. And guess who was included? Miss Diana Cole. She was picked out of 150 women internationally by the Whole Truth magazine of the Churches of God in Christ worldwide. Congratulations, Miss C. Also, we received the 2018 Illinois Department of Human Rights Dream Builders Empowerment Award. That is really, really something that we're proud of for our Yes Club. We also received the Mayor's Award of Excellence from the Mayor of the City of Aurora, and it was given to our president, Mr. Frank Robinson. Congratulations, President Frank. We call him Franco. And I do want to say that that was regarding our 40th anniversary for SOGN Yes Club. And also that November, we received 2 official congratulations letters from the Illinois governor, J.B. Pritzker, as well as United States Senator Dick Durbin. And we really appreciate those letters. It was an honor. And in 2020, we launched our official YouTube and Facebook pages. And we're excited about that. And of course, you see that because we're streaming on those pages right now with this wonderful event. And we are so excited to launch this year of 2021 our Just Say Yes Character Excellence Zoom meetings. Absolutely free and accessible to youth worldwide. We're going to be starting very soon. Keep your eyes and ears open. But here are a few moments of our first trial run with some of our Yes Club core group members. Very, very exciting.
Now I want to open it up for each of you to say a couple of words, and then Mrs. C is going to close us out. I thought we had a wonderful Zoom this evening.
Yes, sir.
See, you can bring Mr. Andrew, because Mr. Andrew is who's going to make your King Day happen, because he's going to do all that tech work. All right, so we're going to start with Xander and Gianna. So Gianna, y'all unmute and tell us something about what you thought about your Zoom meeting tonight. Unmute yourself, honey. There you go. Not Julie. It's not like Julian saying something. I can't even get Xander and Gianna before Julian talking.
He's got to get a word in edgewise.
He got it in his side. He's going out sideways.
Was very good.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy for you. Xander, what do you think about this meeting with all the pictures? Xander, what do you think about it?
It was so good.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. This is the first time you've been tamed in a long time. An hour. All right, great. All right, Teresa, let's hear it.
This was wonderful.
Oh, good, good, good.
Yes.
You were ready for it too. You've been waiting on it. You've been excited about it.
Yes, sir.
And we're happy for you because you're on your way up. You just keep doing the right thing, okay?
Thank you.
All right, because if you get too far up and you ain't right, you know I had to shut the shoebox down.
Yes, sir.
But we'll take the lid off. All right, let's hear from your vice president. Ethan, the one that's going to help you win, just don't spell it. Let's hear it.
This meeting's amazing. It's innovative. It brings spirit to us at a desperate need. It's really great.
Woo!
Yes, yes.
Ethan done got deep on your. Look at him. That's why he got that brand new mouthpiece like he in a spaceship or something. Look at him. He must work for NASA. Your daddy worked for NASA. Okay, all right. He worked probably for his own thing he created. Tell your mom hi for me. I love that little short lady. And she's driving that sharp. Mrs. C, ain't she driving that sharp Lexus? Ooh,
she is.
That pearl-colored Lexus. I asked her the other day, can I have it? She said, yeah, take it. I said, I ain't taking that, so y'all kill me somewhere, and ain't nobody gonna find me for 2 months. All right, Elenita Romero. She is ready. Look like she got a little studio in her room. Girl, what you doing? You got a Hollywood set up in your room.
Thanks to her grandpa.
Oh, yeah, you know grandpa gonna spoil that little girl. All right, Elle, what you, look at Elle's microphone. Look like she in Los Angeles.
She's ready to do a podcast, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, my goodness. Well, girl, go and do your podcast and start talking about the Kingpin. All right, Elle, tell us something.
Well, I guess with today, it was It went really well being our first time doing this. It's our first go around. I hope that with the next times we do these Zoom meetings, that hopefully like more people would be able to join, you know, without having to deal with like driving somewhere and all those other different things. And I feel like this could like connect us all more. And even maybe even the people who haven't come to like the meetings,
Right.
Because they have to drive and whatnot, they'd be able to
Good
join
point.
these and
That's a
they're
good
just
point.
remote at home.
That's a good point. And El, what do you think about kids everywhere in the nation that all they got to do is click a link and they could join this Zoom? What do you think about that?
I feel like they would be able to experience different things that are like happening around the world, like stuff that they probably wouldn't even know that would probably exist, you know, especially since we're mostly revolving in the Illinois state with Freeport and Rockford. We'd be, by doing a Zoom meeting and doing it live where other people can see, we could reach out to other states and maybe
There you
create
go.
yes clubs
There
in
you go.
the rest of the other states, you know.
There you go. There you go.
As the Vice President of the Yes Club, I like to say thank you for your interest and support.
Wow, is this a great celebration? This is a wonderful peace party. And we're going to continue with our segment on history and legacy, starting with none other than Coretta Scott King, a People TV piece that is regarding her keeping Dr. King's legacy alive.
The keeper of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy. Meet Coretta Scott King. Coretta was born in 1927 in segregated Marion, Alabama. She experienced devastating racism when, at age 15, her family home was destroyed by arsonists. She studied political activism and later music at a conservatory in Boston. It was there that she met a theology student by the name of Martin Luther King Jr. Coretta and Martin found a common interest in Gandhi's example of nonviolent protest. They married in 1953 and moved to Montgomery, Alabama, where Martin served as a reverend and earned his theology doctorate. When Rosa Parks refused to surrender her bus seat to a white person in 1955, Coretta became a national civil rights figure alongside her husband.
We found ourselves in the middle of the Montgomery bus boycott, and Martin was elected leader of the protest movement. As the boycott continued, I had a growing sense I was involved in something so much greater than myself.
In 1956, when she was home alone with her newborn daughter and a family friend, the front porch was destroyed by a homemade bomb. Despite that, she carried on.
You have an inner peace and a satisfaction if you feel that you are doing the right thing and doing what God intends for you to do.
Dr. King's peaceful protests and inspirational words moved millions. Through it all, Coretta was there in solidarity. She also led a series of her own demonstrations in the form of freedom concerts. On April 4th, 1968, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. Coretta vowed to continue as an activist, founding the Martin Luther King Jr. Center.
The world is in dire need of a spiritual awakening which will make those eternal values of love, justice, mercy, and peace meaningful in our time.
In 1983, President Reagan signed legislation establishing a national holiday to honor Dr. King, a direct result of Coretta's tireless efforts. She also lent her support to countless other causes, including nuclear disarmament, anti-apartheid, and gay and lesbian rights.
One of the reasons I wanted to join you today is to affirm my wholehearted support of freedom from discrimination for lesbian and gay people.
Coretta passed away in 2006, but her legacy lives on as well. Her daughter, Dr. Bernice King, carries on as the CEO of the Martin Luther King Jr. Center.
As I am inclined to honor great women like Mrs. King, I must include in this history and legacy segment a special tribute to the inspiration of the SOGN Yes Club vision, my mom, Mrs. Irma Lee Davis Cole. During the early 60s, an extraordinary African-American family was featured in the Illinois State History magazine for the centennial of the Emancipation Proclamation because of shining their lights of musical songspiration in the greater Freeport, Northern Illinois region. The organizer of the Singing Coles was Mrs. Irma Lee Davis Cole, a beautiful, talented lady who wrote songs and shows which they performed throughout that latter civil rights movement decade. The youngest of the 7-child group is none other than our SOGN Yes Club founder, CEO, Mr. C himself. And on the day after Thanksgiving in 1979, after he graduated from Freeport High School, God used Mama Cole to inspire Mr. C to create his own music production label, Sounds of Good News Productions, with a logo of an ear and a cross. The rest is his story and history. Since the passing of Mom Cole on February 9th, 2020, we have created Yes Club legacy projects in her honor. We are confident that Dr. King would have been pleased to have met Mama Cole, as well as Mr. C and definitely the Yes Club family.
We appreciate your interest and support.
Let's continue with the powerful excerpt from Dr. King's interview with John Freeman in 1961, the year I was born, regarding his support of organizations like SOGN Yes Club.
I think now it is a choice between nonviolence and non-existence, so that I have strongly endorsed organizations that are fighting or struggling in a creative, nonviolent way to arouse the conscience of mankind on this issue.
Very interesting, very inspiring. And we know that in order to combat social and racial injustices, including drugs, alcohol, violence, crime, and stress, we have to teach young people against it. We have to show children, youth, and young adults how to just say yes to a better America and a better world, starting with each person. Now let's see what the kids say about it. Here's a powerful piece for peace. Youth expressions from 5 of our core group members regarding just say yes, ending with a cool music video. Here are some Yes Club youth expressions from 5 select core group members who just say yes.
Saying yes to success.
Yes to good grades, positive behavior, and social emotional success.
Saying yes to things that make my life good.
Keeping a positive attitude.
All day, all night.
Getting good grades in school.
Never quitting or dropping out.
Making smart choices and decisions.
Saying no to things that make my life bad.
No to drugs.
Distributing, selling, or using drugs is illegal.
Illegal drugs
only takes us
down.
Getting high on drugs
makes you
low.
Substance abuse only hurts you and others.
No to alcohol.
Alcoholic drinks mess up your brain.
Drinking booze
makes you lose.
I don't need to be drunk.
For young people under 21, buying and drinking alcohol is against the law.
No to violence.
Check your negative attitude at the door.
No bad language and insults.
No swearing.
Cussing or fussing.
Wrong feelings and thoughts only lead to violence.
No bullying or fighting.
No weapons.
Like guns and knives.
Stop it. Cut it out.
No to crime.
Any acts against the law are considered a crime.
Don't break rules or laws,
or you will suffer the consequences.
Don't ever take anything that is not yours without asking.
That's stealing.
We must eliminate what incriminates.
No to stress.
Kids don't ever need to be stressed out.
Do your homework and housework.
Do your chores.
Like cleaning up after yourself.
Make a daily schedule or plan to get things done.
Mind your own business.
Don't be so nosy about others' issues.
No spreading gossip.
Always tell the truth.
Honesty is still your best policy.
Staying in your lane
will help you stay sane.
Don't create problems
or extra troubles.
Always seek good advice
and clear direction.
Resolving our problems gets rid of stress.
If you want success, just say yes.
As a junior in high school, the Yes Club is a lifesaver.
Just say yes. If you really want success, just say yes. If you're tired and drunk and messy, no, 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 no. If you want success, if you want success, if you want success, if you want
Now for our final historic video clips of Dr. King's life and legacy, we will share excerpts of an NBC interview with Dr. King regarding new phase of civil rights, and this was 11 months before his assassination. We'll continue with a segment, of course, of his final speech, I've Been to the Mountaintop, which was given at Mason Temple, the headquarters of the Churches of God in Christ, in Memphis, Tennessee, on the evening before his assassination, and ending with his wife, Miss Coretta Scott King, with a Detroit Black Journal interview of her reflections after Dr. King's passing. Powerful.
Well, I think the dilemma is much deeper, and I think one during this period of transition has to be very honest with America. And honesty impels me to admit that America has broad racist elements still alive. Racism is still existing in American society in many areas of the society, North and South. And the other thing is that there has never been a single, solid, determined commitment of large segments of white America on the whole question of racial equality. I think we have to see that vacillation has always existed, ambivalence has always existed, and this to me is the so-called white backlash. It's merely a new name for an old phenomenon. I see the white backlash as a continuation of the same ambivalence and vacillation of white America on the whole question of racial justice that has existed since the founding of our nation.
Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Here's a 1993 Detroit Black Journal interview with Dr. Martin Luther King's widow, Coretta Scott King, about the mission of the King Center in Atlanta.
We need to revolutionize values in order to redirect our priorities. We have misdirected priorities in this nation. But if your values are not right, then your priorities are going to be mixed up. And our values have begun, we don't have the value system that we once had, and we've got to come back to it. And I saw this as an opportunity with no Martin Luther King Jr. We needed to use this opportunity because we may not have it again. A man of his magnitude, of his ultimate goodness and commitment only comes once in perhaps a century, maybe even a millennium. And so I thought it was like God giving us another chance. And so my contribution would be to make sure that Martin Luther King Jr.'s vision and dream of a beloved world community where all God's children could live together in peace with justice and prosperity would become a reality.
If you want success, just say yes. And since we're excited about the Yes Club's music videos, here's our Yes Club Peace Party special music video of the day entitled The Power of Unity by our Yes Club core group students, followed by inspirational reflections by our Director of Education, Ms. Diana Cole, or Ms. C as the kids call her. Enjoy.
Wow, that was fantastic listening to the kids perform that song written by Mr. C, The Power of Unity. What a wonderful time that we have had today celebrating Dr. King, but also celebrating these young people who are on the move to make changes and to say yes to success and no to drugs, alcohol, violence, crime, and stress. I want to say great job, young people, and great job, Mr. C. Wow, when I think about the power of that Power of Unity song, power, when I think of an acronym for that, I think of positive outcomes with every resource. That is one of the things that the Yes Club offers. And so we're so excited about that. And we always are talking about unity, which in our words is united now, inspiring togetherness year round. We want people to know, young and old, that we can work together all year long, that we are inspired to work with one another. As I think about the lyrics to that song, The Power of Unity, and I think about Dr. King, and I think about even our current times, I just want to say that we know that Dr. King was all about working together. Dr. King's dream was for everybody, no matter what race, what culture, what nation. His dream was for us to all come together and work together. And so I feel that we can see that power when we work together, because we can see it working as it lies in you and it lies in me. And truly the power of unity makes us free. How many want to be free out there? We all want to be free as we're working together. And certainly the power of unity is something that we need to be free. It's something that we need to succeed. And if we believe and if we do it, do what we need to do to be able to work together, then we will achieve all of those dreams together. I just believe that we need each other to make our dreams come true. And as we come together unified, power and unity will cause us to accomplish and achieve things that we never have achieved up to this point. Won't you join us this year in working together in the power of unity? God bless.
Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Yes Club for that fantastic music video, The Power of Unity. Oh, it's so timely, starting off 2021. Oh, I'm looking forward to sharing that video throughout the whole year, and especially for Dr. King Day, and especially next month for Black History Month for Unity throughout the rest of 2021. And thank you, thank you, thank you to Miss Diana Cole. Miss C, you get another ovation from me for those dynamic, inspirational reflections. And everybody make sure that you visit her Wisdom in You Way Ministries website at www.wayforlife.us, and that's WAY4LIFE.us. You're going to be hearing more from Mrs. C very soon and every month.
Thank you for your interest and support.
Yes, yes, yes. I know you're glad that we've come to our music celebration songspiration segment. And the renditions that we just enjoyed were from our modern day Mahalia Jackson performing at our past Dr. King Day celebrations, Miss Betty Pumphrey, who has been involved with Sounds of Good News Yes Club for many decades, allowing us to work with her daughter, her granddaughters, and even she herself singing and playing piano at our special events, even down at the Illinois State Fair. Of course, the famous Mahalia Jackson was a major icon in Dr. King's appearances, including a big Chicago church service, as well as the March on Washington, where he delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech. Dr. King loved music. So as part of our songspiration, here are some excerpts of Mahalia Jackson singing with Dr. King at his events.
I think I can say concerning this great gospel singer in our midst, our dear friend, my great friend Mahalia Jackson, that a voice like this comes only once in a millennium.
Uh-oh, now you done it. You got us started. So now we're just going to have to sit back or maybe get up and get back and enjoy a Dr. King Day Variety Concert of Peace from our SOGN Yes Club family. Here we go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, here is the one song we've been waiting for the day and the night and the whole celebration of World Peace Day. A wonderful Yes Club song entitled It's Peace, featuring the Yes Club Kids.
It's peace in you and me, yes peace, that's what we need, yeah. Peace is a movement to bring an improvement, yes peace, in our community, yeah. It's peace in you and me, yes peace, that's what
will hold your hearts and minds in perfect peace. The Lord will keep you as you trust in Him all the time. God's peace that passes understanding will hold your hearts and your minds, and in perfect peace the Lord will keep you as you trust in Him all the time. God's peace that passes understanding will hold your hearts and your mind, and in perfect peace I know the Lord will keep you as you trust in Him all the time. In perfect peace the Lord will keep you as you trust in Him, as you trust in Him, as you trust in Him all the
for me and for you, and I say to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white. I see a bright, blessed day and a dark, sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow are pretty in the sky. They're also on the faces of the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're only saying, I love you. I hear they
Going to keep on trying. Yes, I'm going to keep on flying till I make it. I'll keep trying and flying to get till I get there. Till I get there, I am going to keep on trying and flying. I am going to keep on trying and flying. Yes, I'm going to keep on trying and flying to get somewhere. To get somewhere. I'm gonna keep on trying, yes I am, and I'm gonna keep on flying. Yes, I'm going to keep on striving till I see that I'm arriving. Yeah. Till I get
Fill my cup and let it overflow. Fill my cup and let it overflow. Fill my cup and let it overflow. Let it overflow with love. Fill my cup and let it overflow. Jesus, fill my cup and let it overflow. Lord, will you fill my cup and let it overflow? Lord, will you let it overflow with love, your love. Fill my heart to my heart, Holy Ghost. I need the Holy Ghost. Fill my heart, fill my heart, Holy Ghost. With the Holy Ghost. Fill my heart, fill it, Lord, Holy Ghost. With the Holy Ghost. Let it overflow with love. Fill my cup, fill my cup, overflow. Oh, Jesus, fill my cup and let it overflow. Let it overflow. Fill my cup and let it overflow. Let it overflow. Let it overflow. Lord Jesus, let it overflow. With love, Jesus, let it overflow. Lord, let it
taking out a little of your precious time and putting others on your mind, and reaching out and lending a hand to your neighbor and your fellow man. That's real love we can see. You know, that's the way it should be. REALLOVE is what we need to be free. Real love, real love, and giving and sharing what we have with someone in need along the way, and greeting a stranger, waving your hand and bidding him a very good day. That's a real love. Real love. We can see. We can see. That's the way it should be. That's the way it ought to be. REALLOVE is what we need to be free. Real love, real love. We need it. We need it every day. We need it in every way. Over here, over there, any and everywhere. We need real love. Straight from above, for men, women, boys, and girls, all over the world. Real love, we can see. We can see. That's the way. That's the way it should be. The way it should be. It's what we need to be free. Real love.
You came from heaven to earth.
golden rule, following the golden rule, following the golden rule makes a better world for me and you. Following the golden rule, following the golden rule, following the golden rule makes a better world for me and you. Doing unto others as you would have them do unto you, following the golden rule makes a better world for me and you. Following the golden rule, following the golden rule, following the golden rule makes a better world for me and for you. And doing unto others as you would have them do unto you, following the golden rule makes a better world for me and you. Doing unto others as you would have them unto you, following the golden rule, following the golden rule, following the golden rule makes a better world for me and you. Makes a better world for me and you. Makes a better world for me and you. Want to be connected with God. Just want to be connected with God. Don't want to be infected. Don't want to be rejected. Just want to be connected with God. Just want to be connected with God. Just want to be connected with God. I don't want to be infected, and I don't want to be rejected, and I just want to be connected. I said I just want to be connected with God. I just want to be connected with God. But I don't want to be infected, don't want to be rejected, just want to be connected with God. Connected. Just want to be connected. 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 connected. Just want to be connected. Don't want to be infected. And I don't want to be rejected. But I just wanna be connected with God. Hey, yeah, don't wanna be. Don't want to be infected. Don't want to be rejected. Just wanna be connected with God. Well, I don't want to be infected. Don't wanna be rejected. But I just wanna be connected with God.
I wish you well. May your joys outweigh your sorrows. May you have love beyond tomorrow. I wish you well. May this song be embraced and many tears on your face be replaced with smiles and laughter ever after. I wish you well. I wish you well, my friends. May you live in peace and happiness. Have good health, rich wealth, and true success. I wish you well. As an eagle keeps on soaring, though the rain keeps on pouring, until the hour of the power of flowers bloom and the sun comes shining through the gloom. I wish you well, my friends, this day and for always. Though dreams seem so far away, they're not ever gone away, but they stay in our hearts, so very near, so crystal clear. I wish you well. I wish you well, my friends. May your lives be full, and yet may your desires and needs all be met. I wish you well, as an eagle keeps on flying. The law of gravity defying. I wish you well, my friends. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well, my friends. I wish you well. I wish you
Oh, what a powerful Dr. King Day celebration we are having. It does make us think, and it does make us thank, and it does make us feel the importance of programs like the Yes Club, even though we're still going to have problems and troubles and even crime, sadly to say, even among our young people. And here is a WTVO news piece regarding us getting called for our thoughts regarding a recent crime involving 5 kids.
5 juveniles were arrested accused of robbery, battery, and mob action. Their ages range from 12 to 16. Investigators say yesterday, just before 10 a.m., a man was walking down 5th Avenue in Rockford. He told police a gold-colored car pulled up. The 5 teens got out and threatened to shoot him before beating him and stealing his car keys and wallet. The victim drove himself to the hospital. Investigators found the suspected vehicle abandoned across town and arrested the juveniles near Montague Street. The suspects are being held at the Winnebago County Jail Detention Center.
Rockford's juvenile crime rate is the reason many organizations take a vested interest in children's futures. We've shown you several clubs across town that aim to help kids succeed.
Yesterday, we told you police arrested 5 juveniles accused of beating and robbing a man. Dylan Sraki shows us how youth groups are using this as a learning tool to keep kids on the right path.
When I think about what happened with these young people, my heart is just broken because at 12 years old, you don't need to be behind bars.
After 5 Rockford juveniles are arrested for aggravated battery and robbery Wednesday morning, local advocates stress the importance of getting kids involved in youth programs.
When kids are learning, that's something that they got to be in every single day, all day long. Their atmosphere needs to be a learning and educational atmosphere and not just book learning.
Carl Cole and his wife Diana run the Young Eagles Success, or Yes Club. For decades, they've been mentoring local kids through music. Although COVID-19 has limited the club's ability to put on live performances, Carl says they're holding small group sessions and meeting over Zoom.
We come and talk about how to behave and how to act, how to work together, and we heal social injustice, everything. We're talking about all of that. But they also get a chance to do music, they get a chance to dance, they get a chance to do projects that they can be like the movie stars.
Another option for kids is the local nonprofit Youth Against Violence. Organization leaders offer several group activities designed to help kids grow, including a performing arts program where kids learn to play percussion music.
There's countless stats that reinforce why music education is positive for youth. The morality and the skills that come with it, it carries beyond the 4 walls. You can actually take it out and apply it with you outside of here.
In Rockford, for your home team, I'm Dylan Sraki.
Yes, but we do still have good news, my friends. We still have hope for healing. We still have help on the way, and it's even here right now. And we're hoping that you were inspired to be higher flyers on this journey up in unity, peace, and ultimate positivity. Now that we are celebrating our Yes Club vision, we do pray that you will walk with us on our mission to get things done, even more things done, even having fun in 2021. We hope that you'll visit our website and our social media pages, and we hope that you will continue to walk with us, talk with us, and even be a part of the Yes Club vision. We hope that will be sounds of good news for you and for those who are on this wonderful program and for those who are all over the country and all over the world. Thank you so much for being a part of this peace party. And here's the good news. It really doesn't end because we keep it going together. And if together we begin, together we will win this war of humanity having hope and healing, starting in America. Thanks again, everybody. God bless.
glory, 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 hallelujah, hallelujah. His truth is watching on, glory, glory, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I said glory, hallelujah, glory, glory, hallelujah.